Welcome back, sweetheart. So glad to have you guys here, and thanks for hanging out and checking out another episode of Hi Ho Live. We've got a really good show lined up tonight. We've got several giveaways. We've got special guests, very special guests, a lot of cool picks, funny picks, and lots of neat stuff in store. Plus, hey, if you're tuning in to Hi Ho Silver, guess what's going to get given away? Some plenty of silver tonight. So thanks for being here, and hey, congratulations to our Seahawks fans in the comments. Chime in if you're a Seahawks fan. The two I'm sure of are Torchy. So congratulations, Torchy, and Patty from Dirt Clod Metal Detecting. So uh, all of our friends up in the Northwest. Congratulations to your Seahawks, man! Winning the Super Bowl is really cool. So, congratulations to you guys, and I'm very happy for you. Boy, we've got some changes going on here. It's not springtime yet here, but boy, today was very nice. It was in the low 70s, and it was truly a playing hooky kind of day today. I did put in an honest day's work for an honest day's pay, but man, I was longing to get out there and swing that detector because the weather is really nice. It was actually in the 50s this weekend and got out a couple of times. So I hope you guys have been able to get out and some of you start thawing out a little bit because I know it's pockets of the country have been hit pretty darn hard. So I hope you guys were able to get out and get some of that. Our guest won't be here for a little while yet. He gets off at 5, so he'll be coming in a little bit later on in the show. But thank you for being here. Thank you so much. And let's see who is in the chat. Actually, I should throw up a couple of banners here. The This is Hi Ho Live, so join in on the chat. Send pictures. I love funny pictures, goofy pictures. We do have a couple of them lined up for tonight too. So please do that. And thank you for being here. And we're just thrilled. So if you got some cool pics, send them to me. Even if I don't get them up on the screen tonight, I promise I'll save them and show them. That'll be my pleasure to do that. So, all right, let's get started with folks in the chat. Treasure Hunter Neil, thank you for being here. Appreciate that. Love the pictures you sent in, and thank you for being here. We have Brian Olier. Steady Eddie, thank you for being a hi-ho hero, and thank you for being here tonight. We have a Jesse, Native Angles. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. I'm glad. I thought maybe we would run you off from from hanging out with us from last week. So I'm glad you made it back, and we weren't too tough on you. Hey, look here. We've got my favorite Niners fan, Papa Roos. What's in the dirt? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate that. And I guess your division won the Super Bowl, even if it was one of your dreaded rivals there. And look here, we have my Missouri brother, 5 Mile Relic Hunter. You're right, boy. Thanks for being here, but it was not the same. And I actually am such a homer that I can't remember the more of a lack of interest in the Super Bowl for me personally. I guess I've gotten quite spoiled, and we so hopefully we'll make a nice comeback next year. And I don't know. I really have my doubts about the Chiefs' immediate future, but thanks for being here. And since you're a Missouri brother, just know our special guest is another Missouri brother. So hang in there and check that out. We've got, let's see. Oh, here we go. We have Dirt Clod Metal Detecting Patty. Congratulations to you. I bet you guys are just, walking with your head in the clouds and just enjoying basking in the NFL sunlight. So congratulations. really I was pulling for the Seahawks, and I'm glad they were able to come through and pull that out. So I'm happy for you, Patty. And we have let's see who else we've got. Oh, look here. We have Colonel's Collecting. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate that. So good to see you here tonight. Let's see who else we might have in the chat. Oh, look here. We've got Riddle's Relics in the house. And Randy, oh, I got to tell on Randy. He sent me this very cool deal. And I know it's early on. If you guys want me to repeat this later on, I can do it. But Randy, since you're here, I gotta share this. Let me get to the right spot here because that was very it was classic. So if you guys haven't seen this before, I hadn't, and Randy sent this to me earlier in the week. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this as much as I did. I'm telling you that Minardo kid. It looks he's the spit image of Minardo. I think that's just funny as heck. So Papa Roos, thanks for being here, and you look quite fetching there. You haven't aged a bit. So anyway, Randy, thank you for sending that. That is I got a real kick out of that. So appreciate that very much. Let's see who else we have in the chat here. Oh, look here, we've got Crazy Digging in the house. Crazy sent me some very cool pictures this week. So depending on our timing and the rhythm of the show, I hope to get to those. I mean, boy, you talk about bucket listers. Wow, they are fantastic. And but thank you for being here, Crazy. Appreciate that so much. And I don't know if you're far enough west out there to be a Seahawks fan, but anyway, I did get your pictures. Thanks, and I have them queued up if it works out there. Ah, look here, we've got Detecting Saga. Hi, Sarah. Thank you for being here. Oh, look at that. She's sticking with it. She's on the treadmill. Good job. I don't know if that was a New Year's resolution, but I am not ashamed to say that I have stuck to my New Year's resolution of walking every day. Boy, I find it extremely boring to do on the treadmill, even with my headphones on. But thank you for being here, and thanks for being healthy. That is very cool. And let's see who else we've got in the chat here. Oh, here we go. We got my buddy Mark Ruby, Super Bowl host. Thanks for being here, Mark. I appreciate that. Glad you're doing well. Hope your lovely bride is doing the same. And uh, I'm glad you made it by. That's very cool. Let's see who else we've got in the chat. And oh, here we go. We have Jim Steele in the house. Yeah, the Lions and Chiefs. I think they're kind of in the same boat right now. But thank you for being here, and always appreciate that. Let's see here. Got my phone blowing up a little bit, but I'm trying to do two things at once here. Yep. Thank you for sending those pics. I don't know if I'll get to them tonight, but thank you very much, Randy. Okay. Oh, here we go. We've got these two. Come on, bring that up, Ed. There we go. We've got these tube in the house. Very nice. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. That is so cool. Very, very neat. Yeah, he's crazy. Says he's a Bears fan. I saw that on your email, the bear skin or bear skunk, something like that. But I wondered if there was a affiliation there. So very good. Yeah, Randy says he's going to send me a picture. So we did that. Oh, here we go. Mystic Librarian, thank you for being here. And he's lurking, but supporting. So thank you so much. And we've got hi. We've got is it Shangy Girl? Shangy Girl 9184. Thank you for being here. I don't know if I've seen you before, but really appreciate that. Welcome. Um, let's see here. Who else might we have in the chat? I want to make sure oh, look here. We've got Beth from BNS Odyssey. And thank you, Beth, for being here. Appreciate that. Another person that sent in very cool pictures. So we're caught up on the chat for now. And so let's go ahead and go through our Monday Digs lineup. And if our guest hasn't come on, then I'm going to go to Crazy Digging Pictures. But we have an awesome lineup in store for tonight, and let's check it out. So we're on Hi Ho Live right now, and at 7:27 or 6:27, depending on your time. Well, at 7:27 Eastern time, we will be transitioning over, and I have it on auto redirect. Oh, thank you, Brian, for the note there. I have it on auto redirect to go straight over to the Hi Ho Silver Kiss video, and that is spooning again. So, wonder what we're going to find. Probably not a fork, but spooning again tonight from Hi Ho Silver at 7:45. We transition right over to We Dig It. And Gene down St. Croix has silver and history for tonight. So that's very cool. Following that, at 8 o'clock, we have B. Higgles with very cool video. He's called it "Pluck It, Big Silver." So it looks like we've got a lot of silver on the screen for tonight. If you guys like finding shiny treasure, so that's fantastic. From there, we transition at 8:15 over to Metal Detecting Mermaid. So glad to have her back last week. Glad she's here tonight. And that is, she gets her first fidget ring. So we'll be interested to see her wrestle and get that one out of the get that one out of the drink. From there at 8:30, we've got Florida Thunder with Rob, and Florida Thunder with Rob at 8:30, and then Dropped and Forgotten 8:45. He has some random hunts, but some really cool history that he wants to show us. So very much looking forward to that. Then we have another welcome addition again to the Monday night lineup, Metal Detecting North Carolina. He's got a second part of that Flint River bottle dig that he showed us last time, and that was really a special. So a great lineup for tonight. 7 very cool videos, 7 very intent creators, and that represents a lot of love, a lot of concentration, a lot of human hours and time, and we really appreciate you checking it out. So that is our Monday Digs lineup for tonight. I see lots of folks have jumped into the chat here, so I'm going to go backwards just a little bit. And let's see here. That was Beth. Was the last one, yeah. So, oh, hey, we got John Chum Adventures in the house. Oh, I better swing us over there. Sorry about that. We got John Chum in the house, so thank you for being here very much. And hi, Anna. We've got the Metal Detecting Mermaid in the house. So good to have you back in the mix, and I hope you're well. We've got Ronnie in the house. And Ronnie, I haven't seen Torchy yet, but she sent me a funny little deal there, and I have it queued up. So if she gets into the chat, you might mention that to her, and when she comes on, I'll try to be sure and throw it up. Okay. Ooh, that didn't sound right. Throw it up. Put it on the screen. Oh, here we go. We've got Angie Hay with Angie and Rick's Family Adventures. Welcome back, sweet. Welcome back, my little toasted marshmallow. Very, very good to have you tonight, and thank you. Thank you for being here. Let's see who else we have. Oh, there's Torchy. Torchy. Good to see you. Congratulations to your Seahawks. That is just so cool. So cool. Now, you sent me very thoughtfully, you sent me a fun thing this week. And so give me just a second, and I'm going to try to get that queued up and show you. And I'd really appreciate that. So we've got That's Not Right TV. Hi, thank you for being here. And let's see if there's anybody else before we jump over there. And I don't see anybody new. Oh, there we go. There's Louis Villarreal. thank you for being here. Appreciate you and appreciate the pictures you've sent in the past. Okay, here we go. This is Torchy sent this before. I'm going to add it here and see if I can't get that to transition over there. Okay, good, 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 good. All right, I'm going to try to do this, Torchy. Just bear with me here. Boy, that didn't work. Okay, there we go. So let's see.
Grandma Kelly, and look at, got me some Hi-Ho spray for when I'm digging up those coins. All these Canadian coins. Get you some Hi-Ho spray, courtesy of Hi-Ho Silver. Hey, Tortilla, check it out.
Yeah,
So
she's touting
Grandma Kelly,
she's touting
got me some Hi-Ho
Hi-Ho
spray for
Silver
when I'm
and
digging
I
up
think
those
Grandma
coins.
Kelly
All
and
these
SoCal
Canadian
Digging.
coins. Get you some Hi-Ho spray, courtesy of Hi-Ho Silver. Hey,
That's
Tortilla,
funny, Torchy. Thank
check
you
it
for
out.
doing that. I
Digging
appreciate
SoCal
that so
Beanie.
much. I'm
Grandma
going to hit
Kelly,
that
and
stop
look at,
sharing and transition that over. And got one other to do here. All right. Okay, we got that one. Tim B, thank you for being here. And man, I've just got something really special that I want to share with you there. Tim B, he actually won some silver last week. I'll bet he has been in 95% of the contests I've had in the nearly a year that we've been doing this. But he was so nice. He sent me this very, very cool deal. Now I know we're celebrating the Seahawks and their Super Bowl victory. I get that, but sometimes the timing works out a little bit differently, and I want to show you what Tim sent. And man, I love it, love it, love it. So hang on just a second. Now look here, guys. Check this out. I don't know if you can see how big this thing is. That is a massive Chiefs flag. Sorry about the sunlight. That is a massive, awesome Chiefs flag, courtesy of Tim B. So thank you very much. That really made my day, and I appreciate that tremendously, tremendously. That's really is heartfelt and appreciated so much. All right, let's get ourselves together here. So we'll get back to the chat. I don't think I missed anybody over here. Yep, we got our short there. And let's see who else is in the chat there. Oh yeah, Seahawks. Yeah, go Seahawks for sure. There we go. Thank you, Tim. That's very special. Okay, so I'm expecting our guest anytime, but he did have to work until 5, so or 6 Eastern time. So let's get to. I don't want to do any of the giveaways yet because he actually is going to contribute to the giveaways. So let's go to the finds that Crazy Diggins sent in this week, and they're very neat. They're very, very cool. So let me just get to that spot here. Well, I'll tell you what, guys, we're not supposed to compare ourselves. I'm not supposed to compare myself to the performance of a different channel, all that stuff. But this guy has found some really cool items here. So I'm not showing them in any particular order, but check this out, guys. That is a gold $5 piece, 1882, a gold $5 coin. And man, I Googled up the value on that, and wow. Those I know the price of gold has gone up pretty high. The price of silver too, and I know a bunch of it's come right back. But is that cool or what? That's still on my bucket list. I wouldn't even call it a white whale because I'm not necessarily expecting to find a gold coin when I go out. But I think with the hunting grounds that I have, I think a gold coin is going to come if I'll just keep swinging. So that is a really, really remarkable find, and I truly appreciate you Appreciate you showing it to us. Let's see here. Our next thing from from Crazy Digging, and that is I didn't get the size right there, but a couple of seeded dimes. Again, a seeded dime is also a thing that has eluded me. I don't know if you guys remember, but maybe 2 or 3 months ago, I had a video out where a gal gave me permission. Well, the guy gave me permission, and we did the thing in her backyard. And on her very first, on her very first target, she got an 1882 seeded dime. Very first target. I was just dumbfounded. But I'll find one. I'll swing over one pretty soon. But that is those are very nice. So thank you for sending those in, and um, definitely yeah, really really nice. Oh, look here, we got some new folks coming in the chat. Well, good evening. Thanks for being here, Finger Lakes. And for those of you that are interested, Finger Lakes is going to be an upcoming guest on our show. So very much looking forward to that. So Crazy Digging, that CC, does that mean Carson City? If so, I guess that's a quite valuable one too. I'm not a real coin aficionado, but that is a very neat, but very special finds. And thank you for showing them, sending them in here. Let's see what else you sent us. This is another one that's just amazing, just amazing. And so there's two Morgans there, and he Crazy sent an email or a text explanation. I can't remember which one, about those. And I think that he found both of those either on the same dig or possibly even in the same hole. So that is really, really cool. Very special. I'm also fortunate there. I have a very recent find of one that looks just like that. And you guys will see that on a video coming up. I think it's the end of February or early March. I've got it on video, live dig, pulling it up. So, but those are really special. I mean, just fantastic. It's just amazing, actually. So that is really, really neat. And then we have one more here where you might have sent me a couple of other pictures. They're crazy, but these are the ones that I was able to queue up. And that is a very beautiful cross. I know it's a little bit pale in the picture, but it's a very beautiful cross, and it looks like the beaded necklace to go with it. So those are very special finds, really, really neat finds. And I just am honored to have you excuse me, I'm honored to have you send them in and share them with everybody, because it's just it's a really neat thing to do, and it's very much appreciated by me as a content creator. But so yeah, we've got lots and lots of responses on your cool finds there, Crazy. So thank you for sending those in. And for anybody in the in the chat, or anybody who's just listening along, if you have pictures that you want to send, cool things, and it doesn't have to be finds. Of course, we love to see finds, but it could be anything that's special to you. Could be a funny picture, a goofy picture, those kinds of things. I love all of them, and if there are things that you would get a kick out of sharing with our audience, then just send them. Send them to me via email. Let me put that email up. You can send them to this email that's scrolling across the bottom there, and we will do our best. There's a lot going on when you do the lives during the live stream. So if you send them to me now, I don't always have the ability to stop what I'm doing and try to get it set up and put up on the screen. But I certainly am willing to do it, and especially later on, or the following week, or those kinds of things. But it's very, very cool of you to send those in, Crazy. I appreciate the interaction on the shorts and all of it. It's just been it's been really, really cool. So, for those of you who are pretty familiar with the Hi Ho Live and kind of the way we roll it out, normally we'll do the giveaway for the video on the week prior, but our guest actually wanted to contribute a prize to that. So rather than go to that one, I want to do a different giveaway. I want to do the Monday Digs giveaway, and from there, once our guest comes on, then I'll come back and do the video giveaway. So, oh, here's another thing too. Well, actually, we'll get right to that. So, our Monday Digs video is our Monday Digs giveaway. Excuse me, is always sponsored by High Plains Prospectors. If you guys have ever gotten, something from me, there's usually a sticker or some other promotional item in there from High Plains. They will answer the phone if you call them during daytime. I do have an affiliate link, so if you go to the in my on my channel in the description is my affiliate link, but that's it right there. Also, and I do get a little bit of love on it. No matter how you contact them, no matter what you do, if you use that discount code HIHO5 when you check out, you will get a 5% discount. There are a couple of exclusions, but they're pretty minor. So at any rate, the Monday Digs giveaway goes like this. For all, and this week we have 7 different videos. So on each video, you get a chance to put in the comments, not in the chat, in the comments, the words Monday Digs or the word Monday Digs or hashtag Monday Digs or Monday Digs rocks or whatever you. I read them, and if it says anything like that, I put your name on the list. And these 130 odd folk, well, some of them are odd, but these 130, roughly 130 folks are all eligible for tonight's giveaway. And I know that it's going to be a shocker to you guys, but tonight's giveaway at Hi Ho Silver is going to actually be silver. There's a Roosevelt dime and a Mercury dime up for grabs on this particular one. And so everyone who submitted the Monday Digs in the comments is eligible, and they're on this list many times over for some folks. So with that, let's see who has won the silver for this week. We've got a wheel to spin, and here we go. Good luck to everyone. I hope tonight is your night to win some silver. Ronnie Adventures, way to go, buddy. He's got some silver coming from Monday Digs. Ronnie's on a little bit of a roll there. He's been doing fantastic with the silver. And by the way, Ronnie, this is for you personally, you and Torchy, but you personally. I really appreciate the shout out video that you did for Medical Detectorist and I. That it was very special and very, very much appreciated. So thank you very much. I might be a little bit late on the chat, but I wanted to chime in there. Lots of folks thanking Crazy for his and our guest is here. Lots of folks thanking Crazy for his pictures there, and we have Mona did what on the in the chat. So thank you for being here, Mona. Really appreciate that, and love your channel. For those of you who don't know her or that, she has I'll call it crafting. It might be specifically quilting, but anyway, there's a lot of sewing and a lot of talking involved. So if you're into that at all, it's a very cool channel. So thank you for being here tonight, Mona. Thank you very much. We have Ficus and Toast. Thank you for being here, and I really, really do appreciate that. Let's see about getting caught up with the chat, and then we will bring our special guest on. We have looks like we're just about caught up there. So I'll leave it I'll leave it right there. Okay. Let me get that one off of the top there. And without much further ado, I would like to introduce our guest for tonight. Um, so please help me welcome Show Me Treasure. Show Me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate that.
How's everybody doing?
Good, 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 good. Quick audio check. You can hear us okay and see us okay?
Yep. How about me? Am I good?
All right. Are you able to see the chat?
Yes.
Okay, good, good. So you don't have very many jobs tonight, but one of them, one of them is actually to help watch the scroll as it goes by, and because it's easy for me to miss the questions and that kind of thing. But I want to give you a special thanks and appreciate your time. I know you kind of rushed right here, right off of work, and are jumping on now. So. It's very much appreciated, and the very much appreciated. So thank you. I don't know about you, but man, it was in the low 70s here today, man. I wanted to go out swinging so bad.
Yep. I was stuck at work. I was like,
Yeah.
3 minutes. So,
Right there. I
been the
felt
perfect day.
all day long. I felt like this was a playing hooky kind of day, man. I was just wanting to call in or some other kind of thing, but I
Yep.
didn't. I gave an honest day's work for an honest day's pay today. So,
Yep.
all right. Well, thank you for being here. Tell me what's been going on for you on with swinging or anything else in your life.
What's been going on? I don't know the last, which I haven't put very many videos out, as everybody knows. I don't know. Life just gets in the way. I try to be around to support others as much as I can.
Oh yeah.
But, the last video I did put out, I had the officer's hat badge. If you haven't seen that,
Oh, it's gorgeous.
you'll
Yeah.
get to see some of my pure excitement or hear some
Oh
of
yeah.
it. I actually dug every day this weekend. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I've made use of the warmer weather.
That is very
Um,
neat. Very
uh,
neat.
didn't do great. I was trying to get on a Civil War site Friday. It didn't work out, and Saturday I dug a wheat penny and a Canadian penny. But then yesterday I had a 4 silver day
Ooh, nice.
with a 1942 3 pence British coin, I believe. I still got to do
Yeah.
little studying on that.
Uh,
Kind of a neat little 12-sided coin, but anyway, yeah. So I've been digging when I can. So
That's very cool, man. 4 silver day is fun.
yeah,
Fun for sure.
yeah.
For sure.
Doesn't happen for me very often, so
Right,
I was
right,
pretty
right.
thankful and happy with
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was able to get out a couple of times this weekend. Also, didn't find 4 silvers, but I got another Merc, and I got a beautiful brooch. It's Victorian era, or maybe like
Yeah,
flapper era, or something like that. And I've got to do a little more cleaning on it and have somebody help me identify it. But anyway, that's fantastic. The weather has broken a little bit. It wouldn't surprise me if we get a couple more blasts of but and those for those who don't know, Chris and I, or Show Me Treasure and I, we live within a less than 2 hours from each other.
we got to get together, by the way.
Yeah, we'll have to do that. I feel like I keep saying that for folks, and then
Mhm.
I just like you were talking about, man. Life just gets busy, right? I mean, it really does, and especially if you got a full time job or a marriage or a mortgage or you're helping
Mhm.
people in your family or whatever. I mean, it just life gets filled up, and
Yep.
that's not a complaint of any variety. It's the truth. So, oh, look here. We've got O'Diver in the house. I didn't say hi to Tom Kingery or Qbot, but thank you guys for being here. And it's great to have O'Diver here. So that is awesome. Um, mm, 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 we have several things lined up for tonight, Chris, but you were kind enough to talk about doing that giveaway. So I'd like to go ahead and do that one, explain it a little bit, and I think I've got your email going across the bottom, so
Okay.
that should work pretty well. So let me get started by say I've got to do just a little bit of homework here, so just bear with me as we go forward. I've got to put you into the scene each time, so just you won't always be perfectly lined up,
No,
but
no worries.
we'll be there. We'll
I
be
hear
there together. Okay, guys, this is our Hi-Ho Cycle Contest. Last week, we were able to successfully hit the piece of silver, a toy car, a key, and a dog tag. So we completed the Hi-Ho cycle, and when we do that, that means we have a 4-coin giveaway that includes, in this case, it'll be 1942, and that includes a Washington quarter, a Mercury dime, a war nickel, and a wheat penny, all from 1942. And that's kind of our standard MO for when it comes up and we've gotten the Hi-Ho cycle. But tonight we actually have an even more special prize than that. So what I want to do, if you've got it there, Chris, he has volunteered to add to the prize list. So tell us about that.
Uh, so so I haven't been doing my glass lately. I seen Angie and Rick ask if I had any plans of doing any glass. I do. My arm has been kind of out of commission, but it is doing pretty good. So I'm kind of getting the bug to do some more. But tonight I have a little bit of glass left over. Uh, so I've got
Yeah.
these three pendants. Yeah,
Right. Right.
and I was going to offer to ship one of those out to one of the lucky
Yeah.
winners tonight. Let them pick which one they like, and
Super. Super.
yeah.
Super. Okay,
So
so tonight's winner will get not only the 4-coin set, but if you're the winner, contact Chris or Show Me Treasure at the email that's going by below there, and you can get one of the glass pendants. And yeah, we haven't even gotten into that part of the conversation yet, but that is something that he makes, and he's he's a very talented artisan with the glass, and that's marbles and all kinds of other stuff. But thank you, Chris. That's very generous of you. And let's go ahead and get to the contest and see who's going to win that darn thing.
uh,
So for all of you that successfully put the word cycle into the comments last week. These 25 of you did that for last week's video, and so you're all eligible now for a dual prize, which is the 4-coin set and the pendant of your choice from Chris. So it's those 25 people, and it's this wheel. So good luck to everyone, and let's see who's going to be the dual prize winner for tonight.
good luck, everybody.
Good luck, good luck, good luck. That's a very neat prize, very neat prize. So both prizes were, I'd say, made in Missouri, but actually I dug mine and you made yours. Hey, Crazy Digging. Congratulations, buddy. For those of you who joined a little bit late, Crazy Digging had some beautiful, really neat finds that he sent in. Chris, it was a gold $5 piece and a couple
Oh,
of
wow.
Morgans and just some amazing finds that he sent in. So
Oh.
let me do my homework here. That was the cycle, so that's Crazy. And I'll send those out to you tomorrow. And Crazy, contact Chris at that email address, and I'll let you guys work out the details on what we have there. Okay, Chris. Now I've fallen quite a ways behind on the chat, so I'm going to try to try to catch up there and see if anybody new has come in. I do have several of your pieces, Chris, queued up, so we can talk about those anytime we want to. Oh, here we go. Here I am making stupid people famous. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. It's awesome to have you. Let's see who else we have that's jumped into the chat since I think we said. Oh, look here. Here's Relic Rat and Cliff. Thank you for being here. I'm not trying to drive you away from Monday Digs, okay? But Relic Rat's actually going to be on Detecting America later on tonight on Detecting America's live stream. So what I'm going to encourage you to do is tomorrow go to the look at his live stream tomorrow. So stay here on the live and watch all the Monday Digs videos. But I say that a little tongue in cheek. Thank you, Cliff, for being here, and appreciate you very much, and look forward to checking you out on Detect America. Oh, hey, Mona, thank you for coming by. I appreciate that very, very much. Let's see who else we've got in the chat.
Yeah, I was so late. I don't know who all you said hi to, so
right.
I apologize.
Chris, you mentioned something about Angie and Rick. So did they have a question for you, or were they just saying hi?
Yeah, she asked if I had any plans of doing any glass anytime soon. So yeah, I do have the bug again. The lives that I done, a lot of times they end up being at night sometimes, and it'll just be usually a pop-up thing, but
right.
But just keep your eyes peeled. If I can think about it, I'll try and advertise it if I know I'm going to do it.
Yeah, I got you. Right. Cool.
You can kind of see it happen from start to finish that way.
Yeah, that is really neat. It's an amazing process. Metal Detective North Carolina, thank you for being here tonight, and thanks for being part of the Monday Digs lineup. That is very neat. Wow. Bears fans showing pictures, and now you're winning silver and glass. So that is very neat. Congratulations, Crazy. There you go. I'm sure that's not the first joke you've ever had about your name there, Crazy, but that's just crazy. Okay. Here I am. Let me keep going. I know you wanted to talk about. So here we go. We've got Talka in the house. I don't know if you saw that one, Chris, but Talka was a guest not too long ago. So that was very neat. Here we go. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock there for Relic Rat. So whatever you do, don't watch that. Watch the Monday Dig, right?
Have to watch the rerun, right?
That's it. That is it. Okay. So we've got Talka, and so I truly think that people. Well, first of all, we all like to see what people find. There's no doubt about that. But one of the things that makes you quite very unique is your here we go. We do have a question here.
Yeah.
Have you done any work with uranium glass? Example, marbles.
Yeah. I can step away. I have one little example that I can go grab real quick.
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you for the question, Tom, and the real Tom Kingery. And he's going to grab that. And while he's doing that, I'm going to queue up some of the pictures that he sent about glass. Now, he sent several very cool finds pictures also. And for those of you who didn't see it before, I do want to bring this up just for giggles. All right, Chris, let me get you into the scene here, and I will. All right, I think we could see that. Okay. So if you'll show us your, I missed it. Hang on. There we go. So if you'll show us your example of the uranium glass, and thanks for the question, Tom.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll see if I can do this. Well, maybe I'll just do them one at a time. So I have a little matching set, a little small marble and a pendant.
Yeah, very cool.
Okay. Well, I've got a black light here. See if
Hmm.
you guys can see this or not. It's going to blind you, isn't
Yeah. What will the black light show
it?
us?
It's. Let me try. Let me
Uh,
try
let-
turning the light off here a
okay.
second. See.
I'm so ignorant when it comes to these different, you know, artist things. Black light and the artist. Go ahead. Go
Uh,
ahead.
Man,
Yep,
this
we can see it.
camera just isn't. Uh,
Yeah,
tell you what,
it's
Ed.
gonna be
I tell you what. Let me. I can grab a picture real quick, maybe,
okay.
and
Okay,
send
yeah,
it to
that'll be fine.
you.
That'll be
And
fine. While you're doing that, I'm going to show a couple of your couple that you sent me there.
okay.
Let's get to here. Oh, he's got it. There we go.
So yeah, I'll send you a picture of just regular lighting, and then with the black light.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. Okay. So we've got this picture that you sent earlier. This is so beautiful. It looks like you've got a small flower inside of the marble.
Uh huh.
That is gorgeous. So, can you explain a little bit about that process, or how that
Uh,
differs from any of
yeah,
the other marbles that you
yeah.
might have made?
It's that now that I don't think that's the one that I made on the live that's on my channel, but it would be the same process. Basically, you have to get a gather, they call it, or a ball of clear glass to
Okay.
start out with, and then you
Mhm.
actually flatten the end of the ball of glass.
Okay.
And all those different colors you see are actually different colors of glass. That's all glass that's inside there, all the color you see.
That
And
is
then the
amazing.
individual glass rods, well, I pull them out in what's called a stringer.
Okay.
And then on that flat surface of that clear glass, I actually start drawing the flower,
Wow.
the little parts of the flower with that glass on the other glass. And then
Uh-huh.
it's a process of holding it different directions and the gravity pulling on the glass and making it
Right.
move.
Right.
And it actually, it'll start what they call imploding into that clear glass to make the
Hmm.
petals and make,
Hmm.
all the leaves and all the different parts. So if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah. It sure does. That's so cool. Um, Native Angle says he can see it glowing nice pieces. Very
Yeah.
cool. Very cool. Let's see here. Yep. People are really giving you a lot of love and a lot of compliments. I'm going to transition over to another one. This is another couple of the pictures that you sent in. Um, and can you explain a little bit about the red marble and the blue marble?
Yep. Those are, you can either, I don't know, they're called wigwag
Wig wag.
switchbacks. See how the line kind of goes back and forth.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Uh, yep, those are actually, take a clear rod of glass and actually you start out just drawing the lines on the outside of that with the colors.
Okay. Okay.
Kind of pull in the heat, you kind of pull it out and you twist it a little bit one direction and you let it cool out of the flame. And
Okay.
then you heat a little farther down and you twist it the other way. And
Uh-huh.
it's just kind of you get the twist back and forth design, and then you just start uh, what I call rounding it up, uh, uh, and it'll kind of compresses it and gets those lines closer together to give it that look.
That is so cool. Now, how long does it take you to make something like that? Like one of the marbles that you see in this picture?
Uh, One of those probably has an hour, hour
Mhm.
15 minutes of work in them.
Right.
and
Right.
those are
Gotcha.
about probably a 1 inch marble, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Uh, the little pendants, like you know, like
Yeah.
a
I'm
you
gonna.
know,
Will you show that again? I'm gonna switch the screen, and will you show that again?
uh
That
huh.
way people can see it. There you go.
Yeah, so the little necklace pendant, something like this.
Uh huh.
If I get in a groove, I can knock one of these out in 20 minutes or something. You know.
Okay. I got you.
Uh, Now on the same token, this
Oh,
marble,
check that out.
you
That
know,
is gorgeous, man.
now something like this is probably well over 2 hours or so.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
so it just varies the amount of elements you put in it, and the size of it, and
Right.
how many layers you have to build,
Yeah.
and things like
Torchy
that.
has Chris Torchy has a question here. Says, how long have you been working with glass?
Uh, Probably going on 9 or 10 years.
Yeah.
So what if anybody's interested in how I actually what got me
Yeah.
started
Can you
into
tell us
this?
about it? Yeah, I'd love to hear about it.
So probably close to 20 years ago, I like to go to farm auctions and things like that, in my spare
Mhm.
time,
Right.
and I found a jar of marbles at an auction, and
Mhm.
I'm like, old marbles, and I'm like, oh man, that's cool, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna try and buy that jar of marbles, and then I'm gonna try and learn enough about them to educate myself and make money on them.
Cool.
So I bought the marbles,
Uh-huh.
and I started investigating and trying to learn about all the different makers and
Right.
different things. And something kind of out of my, I can read. I went to school. I've done all that. I can read anything I need to read. But I never, when I was in school, I was always looking out the window. You know.
Oh, yeah.
So kind of
I
something
hear
new to
you.
me was I started studying these marbles and the companies that made them, and I kind of got a bug. I'm like, man, it just drew me in. I started learning about the marbles, and I have sold very few. I probably have 10,000 now, vintage marbles,
Wow.
uh, that I've collected and learned
Oh, that you've
about
collected.
and
Okay, I got
enjoyed.
you. Right, right.
I go to these marble shows. All right, I
Uh-huh.
don't do as much as I used to, but I was going to these marble shows. Well, one actually up by Kansas City. They have an antique marble show in the hotel, and they had over in Bonner Springs, Kansas. They
Uh-huh.
at Moon Marble. They
Moon
actually
Marble.
had,
I've been there. I've been there
yeah.
twice.
So
Yeah.
so the contemporary glass people, that's where they went. So
Right.
I'm like, man, I got to go check this out. And I went over and I watched them, and I met people, and kind of things went on, and I actually found a guy that lives close to me, or he used to. He's moved away since, but
Mhm.
so I had somebody within 45 minutes of me, and I started going to visit him, and there's B. Higgles now.
Yeah.
Started going to see him, and he started letting me use his torch and his glass, and kind of started showing me things, and I just kind of went nuts. And I
Right.
said, "Man," I said, I'm gonna buy my stuff, and I'm gonna get going on this." He's like, hey, he said, "You get a lot of money invested in this." He said, "Why don't you just kind of hang out and keep using my stuff for a little while? Make sure
Right.
really, really
That's
want to
so
do it."
cool. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I did, and that's kind of how the two worlds kind of mixed and matched. So
Right.
I try to help people because it's a big business in any of your antique stores and things.
Uh-huh.
People put new marbles in old jars, and they put antique on them, and they sell them literally marbles that cost pennies. They try to sell them, pass them
Mm.
off, and they do it every day. So
Yeah.
I tell people, if you ever see a jar of marbles and you have any question whether they're new or old, holler at
Hmm.
me, email me. I'll try to
Very
kind of
cool.
guide you, steer you right, or try to the
Yeah.
best I can. So,
Right.
so
Right.
yeah,
Right.
that's kind of how that all come together. So I
Yeah.
still love both of them. I don't have as much time for
Uh-huh.
either one of them. The metal detecting, I'll be honest,
Right.
kind of taking over my spare time when the weather's right, and
Exactly. Exactly.
so I love
Yeah.
them all, and
So Louis Villarreal says he still has his father's marble collection. Passed away in 1985, the year I joined the Navy, and so that's very cool, Louis. Thank you for remembering that.
I
Uh,
actually
uh,
have my dad's marbles as well.
yeah, cool. That is really neat. Bart, I'm not sure if he was kidding, but this is actually a neat idea. As could you embed a small piece of metal in them so if you get lost, you could use you could use a detector to find it.
Yeah, I actually, and I've got it someplace.
Uh huh.
I actually took a 5/8 probably inch ball bearing,
Okay.
so a steel ball bearing about the size of
Right.
this marble, and I
Right.
actually encased it in glass. It's 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 a gamble. I'll say it like that.
Right. Right.
Because, so I
I
have a
got you.
kiln that after I'm done building the marbles
Uh
and
huh.
things, I put them in the kiln and they
Kill.
slow down at a very, or they cool down at a very slow rate of speed
Right.
to
Right.
try and avoid cracking. So I actually accomplished it and did put that ball bearing in a marble, and I still
How
have
about that? That is so cool.
it.
Very, very cool. 5 Miles inviting himself over says, "I'd love to come over and watch you make some of those." Right.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you
I've done
mentioned
that before.
yeah, you mentioned in an earlier part of our conversation about you had an injury or something along those lines. So
Yeah, this
are you at
elbow,
the
man,
place?
I've messed it up somehow.
Yeah. Are
And
you at the place where you're going to get started back on it again, or do you need to recuperate yet?
no, I mean, I'm going to say it is 93, 95% better. So I think I'm good enough. What the deal is, you're twisting these rods of glass. I'm working in a torch flame, the
Okay. Right.
glass in the torch
Right.
flame, and
Right.
you have to continually turn and switch hands and keep twisting
Yep.
that whatever you're working on, because gravity and that glass goes molten, so it starts moving. So if you stop turning,
Uh-huh.
it'll it'll
It'll
droop and
lops,
it'll
yeah,
mess
it'll
it up.
pop,
So
right, right.
so I'm holding my arms up like this, twist, twist, twist,
Yeah,
and this elbow just wouldn't allow me to do it for probably
right.
a year now. So
Well, I'm glad the rest has helped. I hope you didn't have to have any surgery or any of that stuff,
no,
but
no,
good, good, good. Man, there's just lots of people chiming in on the glass and making some jokes and that kind of stuff too. But it's really people are fascinated with the glass. Now, can you show that larger marble that you had a second ago? Can you tell us about that? How long it took? How you make it? That kind
uh,
of thing.
man, this thing is probably about, it's just right at 2 inches in diameter.
That is so beautiful.
So it's a lot of glass. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera. Those layers,
Hmm. Hmm.
uh, those layers right here.
Okay.
Whenever I
Yep,
turn it,
I got you. I got you.
so you know, all those lines were straight whenever I started building this marble. So this side over here is clear glass. That's what I would have started with one side.
Okay.
I would have added this blue sparkle color. Then I would have added another clear layer, and then I added some pink in the clear layer, purple clear layer. You
Hmm.
get back over to the other side, clear and white, and then the blue again. So I get this all built, all these layers together. Twisting them out here. It would have been like this. So the
Okay.
poles of the marble, you can see where the end.
Mhm.
I've got two ends here.
Yeah.
That's where I would have been. That's where I would have been holding on to, or if I
Right.
get
Right. I
these
get you.
working. Well,
Yep.
you actually hook on to both sides. I can't. the orientation
Yeah.
with the camera, I'm not great. Hook onto both sides, and that's how you kind of heat the middle of it.
Uh-huh.
I'm getting all off center. You heat the middle
You're
of it,
fine.
and you twist, kind of counter direction of each hand, and that's how you get that twist in it. And then it's just a matter of getting the marble round and finishing off the end. I mean, you know, I strive to, whenever I make my marbles, for you not to be able to see where I was attached to them last.
Right.
And you can see that process in that live
Yeah.
video if you watch it.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm finishing it up at the end and
Um,
stuff like that. But
that's actually a good point. On Chris's channel, and be sure to check it out. The scroll's going by there, so you can see where where his channel is. But he's got a lot of videos. It's not all just metal detecting, or there's plenty of
a little bit of
shorts and long form videos on the glass. So that's
a
really
little
really
bit of my
cool.
life, just stuff that's happened in my life,
Yeah.
and maybe there may even be something on there about a baby bunny that we, the family, we all kind of took turns bottle feeding. It was orphaned, and
Yeah.
raised it until it got big enough to release it and stuff.
Right. Right.
There's a
Right.
little, the way I see it, treasure can be about anything. It can be
Amen. That
about
is
glass.
that
It
is
can
so
be about,
true. That is so true.
so I
Um,
like all kinds of treasure.
yeah, yeah. Well, speaking of treasure, you showed me, you sent me some pictures of some other stuff too.
I got sidetracked.
Yeah, go
Uh,
ahead. Go ahead.
have you got something you can do for a second, and I'll go check
Yeah,
these pictures
yeah.
real quick?
I do. I do at that. So you get what you need to, and we'll be right here.
Okay.
Um, so thank you guys. This is a really interesting chat tonight with something besides the just the classic metal detecting. It's been a really fun deal. The one thing I did want to show you is, if you didn't see this, Randy Riddle sent this in, and it's actually very funny, I think. But anyway, see if you can recognize that one. I get a kick out of that. I think I've seen that 30 or 40 times, and I've chuckled every single time. So thank you for sending that in, Randy. That is very special. Okay, let's do this here. All right. So we do have a couple of public service announcements. One of them is we have another fascinating guest for next week, and that is the firefighter detector. So next week, Monday, 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock Central, we'll have firefighter detector on. So check that out. All of us are just small content creators doing what we can, but he's got a really neat backstory, and I love. Really appreciate the folks who are in the emergency response business. Talca Detector was on not long ago, and Randy Riddles is a EMS. Sam, the medical detectorist, was a director of the EMS department, and so it's really important what the service that those folks do on behalf of other people. Yeah, of course they get paid to do it, but it's really neat that they have chosen that for a career. So appreciate that, and that'll be for next week. The couple of other things is um, at 7:37 Eastern, 6:37 Central Time. We'll be automatically transitioning over to the Hi-Ho Silver video tonight. So if you stick right here, it'll transition over, and it'll be an auto redirect for that. So let's go ahead and go with the Monday Digs lineup for tonight. And we do have one giveaway left to do, but the Monday Digs lineup for tonight is we're on Hi-Ho Live right now. And then at 7:27 Eastern, we'll transition over to Hi-Ho Silver. And tonight is Spooning Again. So I bet you we don't find forks and knives. I bet you it'll be something a little different there. From there, we transition over to We Dig It, which is He's got Silver in History. B. Higgles follows that at 8 o'clock, and he's got Pluckett, Pluckett Big Silver. From there, we have Metal Detecting Mermaid at 8:15, and she gets her first fidget ring, so that's going to be fun to see. Then we have Florida Thunder Digging with Rob at 8:15 Eastern, and Dropped and Forgotten follows him at 8:45, and he's got random hunts, but some very cool history to share. And we have a special guest bat and cleanup for tonight. That is Metal Detecting North Carolina, and we're thrilled to have him. And he's got the second part of that Flint River bottle hunt. So really looking forward to that. And that is our Monday Digs lineup. Support those creators. In each of the videos, put in Monday Digs so you'll be eligible for next week's drawing. And that lineup represents many hours of human intensity, energy, love, making videos, making content, and thank you very much for checking them out. I think we've got Chris back, so let me get to this spot here. All right, Chris, the floor is yours, brother.
Okay, I sent you those pictures in the text form or in your email.
Yeah, Chris, yeah, sorry, man, that's going to be tough for me. Sorry about that. I didn't realize what you were doing.
Oh, well, or maybe I can just show the pictures on my camera. The one with.
Yeah, can you hold your camera up to the deal? Because I'm gonna have to download them on my computer.
Yeah.
And bring them up.
No, let me see if I can. I don't know how. Oh boy.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can do the same thing that you're doing here.
There you go. I think your camera is better. So that's just under regular lighting.
Okay.
And if you look at the next one that I sent, that is the same thing under the black.
Oh, check that out, guys. That is way cool.
Yeah,
I want to show both of those again now. That's regular lighting.
It's still kind of not.
Yeah, that's regular lighting.
But
and then the black light, right?
Yeah, it's kind of tough on camera to see them in. That's
probably our best bet, though.
It's like they're on fire, you know.
That is so cool, Chris. That is really neat. That is very cool. Okay. We're going to get caught back up with the chat. We've got 20 minutes, and we have one more giveaway left to do. So let me try to get as far back up on the chat as we can. I kind of let things drift a bit there. But if you see a question in the chat, make sure you just jump right in. Otherwise, I'm going to kind of keep... Angie says she was a volunteer firefighter. That's very cool.
There you go. Yeah,
I was telling her that... there we go. Thank you, Shane. I'm glad you're here. 2 months of membership. So hey, do it. Hi Ho Heroes got it. It's paying off for them. We've got Marty Bristol in the house. So thanks for being here, bud. And so we do have one more giveaway to accomplish for tonight. And that is, speaking of Shane, that is the Hi-Ho Heroes giveaway. And who knows what it's going to be. It could be gold ring. There's 3 different gold rings, lots of silver. There's even a platinum ring in there. So one of the 7 members is going to win that for tonight for sure. And it's a situation where you've got to be present to win. So, here Shane is saying, now this is a compliment, Chris. This is not that's not an insult. Chris is a badass. That's a very cool. Thank you, Shane. Appreciate that. Yeah, Crazy's talking about the black light there, but since you have to be present to win, and got less than 20 minutes left in the show, let's go ahead and there we go. Shane says he wants gold. So if you want your chance at gold or platinum for next week, Hi Ho Hero membership, bring it on, and you'll be eligible for that. So, Chris, what I'm going to do now is set up that last of the giveaways, and I'll take Shane off of there. And this is Hi Ho Heroes giveaway. These are the 7 entrants in tonight's possibilities for Hi Ho Heroes. And we've got quite an extensive lineup of things that they can win. I don't know, there's 5 of them off the list now, but that means there's still 47 awesome prizes there. And those 7 people will be eligible for one of those. And I've only seen a couple of them here tonight. So we'll just have to. Now, I actually have a video that shows all the different finds, but I feel like I'm running out of time just a little bit. I do want to share. This is what was won last week by Riddles Relics. Let me bring you in there. Sorry, Chris, haven't been very steadfast about keeping you in the picture there. So sorry about that.
Some awesome prizes.
But well, thank you very much. And Chris, this is something I'm actually kind of proud of. Not the gift certificates, but everything else on that prize list is something that I've dug, something that I've dug out of the ground. And my promise to anyone listening is, as you watch the videos and you see silver and you see gold and you see platinum coming out of the ground, I'm going to give it away. I'm going to give it away. I'm 64 years old. I'm a little bit out of collecting mode and into, I want to hunt for stuff, and I want people who really want it to have it. So
Pretty cool.
That's the deal there. Okay, so on that giveaway, these are the 7 people that are eligible for that. And I'm going to bring Chris in here. Sorry, I will keep remembering. I promise. I'm going to bring Chris in here, and good luck to the 7 entrants. You have 1 minute to let me know that you're here. Shane, I'm with you, buddy. I'm getting pretty close to needing those glasses most of the time. And tonight is Brian Ollier. Now, I saw him there earlier. So Brian, put it in the comments that you're here. I'm going to start the timer right now. You got 1 minute, and I did see him earlier. Hey, Johnny, how you doing, bud? I'm glad to see you here. Florida Thunder Digging with Rob. So glad you're here. I do want to show you something, Rob. If I know you're saying hi to everybody. There we go. We've got Brian Ollier right there. Very nice. Thank you for being here, Brian. And now Brian is going to be eligible for one of those 52, or actually it's 47 now, 47 prizes. And without any further ado, let's see what prize Brian Ollier has won tonight. Man, I'm excited. We haven't given away any gold yet, but there's 2 or 3 chances to do it, and there's a platinum ring in there. So good luck, good luck, good luck. I'm really hoping you win something really, really cool. Oh, you got a 2-pack of a 2-pack of Washington quarters from the 1960s.
Can't be mad at that.
Yeah, Shane won a 2-pack of the 50s a couple of weeks ago. So congratulations, Brian Ollier. And that was number 5, and 2-pack of the Washington quarter. All right. I'll get those sent out tomorrow, guys. And thank you, all the Hi Ho heroes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's so much appreciated. The super chats and the memberships, they make a big difference. So thank you, and congratulations, Brian. You're awesome. If I didn't say it earlier, I appreciate Johnny Smallpepper being here. I really like his content, and thanks for being here.
Yeah.
So let's see who else we have here. I can't remember if looks like we're just about caught up here. I don't see anybody new in there. Everybody's congratulating Brian. There's nobody more deserving than Brian, for sure. So He is a very steadfast,
I see.
very steadfast supporter. Here's a
Yeah,
question.
yeah. I just seen that he must have missed on the very first. Whenever I very first came in, I was talking about my weekend, Larry. I dug Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Didn't do so good Friday. Ended up with a Wheatie and a Canadian penny out of the yard where a house had been torn down Saturday, and then yesterday I had a four silver day with a 1942 British three pence. It's a, I don't know, it's not quite as big as a quarter, real thick, and it has 12 little flat
Yep.
sides on it. There's a name for the shape, but I can't tell you what it is. But yeah, me and the days so far, it seemed like yesterday I was hearing better what it was telling me than, that's only that makes about five outings, I'll say, on the machine.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. So
Good. Good.
I swung the Legend for almost 4 years
Right.
to the point that actually the battery started giving me trouble. It was after the warranty, but I sent it off to a place whenever I contacted Nokta. They told me where to send it and shipping and the battery replacement. It was only like $55, and the guy had it back to me within 5 days. I mean, it was a real turnaround deal,
That's.
and the battery almost seems better than the original one. So
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Cool.
so
Cool.
so yeah, I can't knock my Legend.
Yeah.
I found a lot of good stuff with it.
Right. I'm right with you. Hey, we've got metal sharks in the house. Thank you for being here. I'm right with you, Chris. I love my Legend. I'm kind of excited about the Legend too, but I have a Legend and a backup Legend, and I find so much stuff with them. I'm not sure that I want to spend any money on a new
Yep,
machine
yep.
because they work. They start every time I hit the button, and they just find a lot of stuff. So
Mhm.
I'm not sure what I'll do there, but the one thing about the Deus 2 that I am really interested in is when I swing a lot. Let's say I swing 3 or 4 hours one day, 3 or 4 hours the next day, 3 or 4 hours the next day.
Yep.
I can feel it in my shoulder, and it's not like the Legend is really heavy, but that Deus looks so light.
Yeah.
There's times when I'm envious about that particular part of it,
Yeah,
but
and you have the option to take the box off,
right,
and wear it
right,
in a different manner, on a, I don't know, you can put it on something on your neck or on your shirt. Or I even seen somebody
yep,
the other day had like a wristband thing
yeah,
where the box
exactly,
was on their arm, where you
right.
can still see it.
People have these. I'll call them a sleeve or a pocket that they use for like running and other kinds of things
Yeah,
like that, so they
there
can
you
have
go.
their phone. You can put it anywhere you
Yeah,
want,
yeah.
but it just looks it looks very light. And but I have truly liked the reliability and the functionality of my Legend. It
Yeah.
just it just finds stuff, man. It really does. Okay, we're less than 10 minutes to go from the and you did send me some finds pictures too. I'm going to throw this up one more time because I just think it's hilarious. So bear with me, and I actually think this is hilarious. So, thank you guys for all being good sports, Papa Roos and Charlie and everybody, and oh, Johnny Small Pepper, thank you very much. Hey, Johnny Small Pepper, thank you very much. Thank you. Here we go. The main benefit of the day is to swing all day, never get tired. Right. Love it. And I'm still learning. Yep. Got it.
Yeah, and
Got it.
I
Got it.
actually
Got it.
reached out to Gene, and I kind of think I got a hold of Brian Higgles first, and I think he recommended to get a hold of Gene, that Gene had a program that he liked or something, and
Right.
got a hold of him, and was able to look that up. And that actually doing that, I was real nervous about the buttons on, being able to try and navigate the dais,
Mhm.
and actually watching that video that he recommended, and actually doing it. And the guy was real good about showing his buttons in his camera. It helped me
Right.
kind of get my head a little bit wrapped around all the
Yeah.
but
yeah,
I've got a
exactly.
lot of remembering and learning to do. But
Yeah, Higgles is saying
yeah,
a
yeah,
Jethro program is
Jethro
the one to
program.
do
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I've been using, and
Yeah, cool.
it's doing its thing. So
All right. Well, speaking of doing its thing, you did send me some finds pictures. So
yeah.
now we've only got a few minutes left, but go ahead and tell us about this one.
That is, of course, in 1899. That is a French coin, and actually on the bottom right where those scratches are, I don't know if somebody tried to scratch it off or what, but that actually says 10C,
Okay.
and kind of there underneath the lady where she's sitting.
I think it's
Uh,
centimes or something. I'm not sure.
yeah, yeah. So that was one of my earlier finds when I was still using. I bought a used AT Pro to get my
Oh
hobby
yeah.
started, and so yeah,
Cool.
that's one that a coin. I looked it up. You know, a coin like that back then was like a $270 coin in good shape. You
Wow.
know, but this thing came out of the ground for being in the ground. It came out pretty beautiful. You know, I
Right.
just left it alone as is, and so yeah,
It's gorgeous. It
that's
is gorgeous. You sent this one too, and I wondered if they were the same picture or that's two different ones.
nope, nope. Those are two totally different finds. The green, I'll say the greener one, not the rusty one. The
Uh-huh.
greener one actually, my job actually is an old uh, working. It was a working farm
Okay.
where they built the place I work at, and there's a log
Mhm.
cabin there. They actually use that for the office they built around, so the cabin is still
Okay.
there.
Uh-huh.
And I found that one in the yard out there. I believe I found the where they used to dump their trash and stuff.
Yeah. Is it a good luck symbol or what's the
Yeah, let's see. If you notice, I think one of those. If you notice, actually, I hadn't even put them side by side because I found them like 3 years apart. But the
uh-huh.
I think those are turned different directions. So yeah, one of them is a good luck symbol. The other one is the perverted Nazi.
Oh, so one of them's a swastika and the other one isn't.
Right.
Wow.
So
Wow.
they used to you'll see those on good luck tokens. I'm sure some of the people here have found the good luck
Right. I
tokens.
have, yeah.
It'll have them with the horseshoe and the clover
Yep.
leaf and everything, and
Yep.
the swastika or whatever is
Uh-huh.
turning one direction or the other. I've kind of studied it a little bit, but I don't remember which one's which. But I'll have to drag those two finds out.
Yeah.
So yeah,
They're gorgeous for
crusty
sure.
one, the rusty crusty one there with the little loops on it. I actually found that one about 40 miles from home, and I dug that out of the water, out of a creek in an old town here.
Oh, very cool. Very
So,
cool. All right. Well, you sent me a little shiny stuff too, so let's take a look at this.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So back this summer, I went with a friend to actually one of his detecting spots in a swimming hole in a creek or a river. And I actually wasn't using my legend because when you get the box on, I don't have wired headphones. You get the box underwater, your headphones quit. So I
Right.
actually pulled my AT Pro out of the closet this
How
summer.
about that?
I was using it in the water, and I
Right.
found both of those gold 14 karat gold rings. That was my first true gold finds. I found one other ring that's silver and gold, but I found it because it was a high tone.
Uh-huh.
So I found these two rings, and I think maybe two silvers and three junk rings, all out of that same swimming hole one day.
That
And
is so cool.
yeah, yeah. So there's I think like 7.5 grams of gold, 14K there between those two rings.
That's amazing.
So
How deep was it?
actually, it's kind of funny. I had been in the deep part of the swimming hole. There's a rope swing there, which
Uh-huh.
is kind of my theory is from swinging, you know, the rope actually pulling rings off of fingers,
Right, right,
you
right,
know,
exactly.
off of cold fingers. But anyway, I found those actually downstream of the swing about 50, 60 feet on the
Uh-huh.
shoal where the water comes out of the
Right,
swimming hole.
right.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I found several pieces on several different trips of jewelry in that same
Ah, that's
ankle knee deep water. It was
yeah, that
really
is so
crazy.
cool.
So
That is so cool. Okay, we've got a couple of others here, and we've got about 3 minutes left.
uh-oh,
So
yeah, I'll try and be quick.
yeah, no worries, no worries. We don't. We're not. we're right on time, brother.
Yeah. So that's a legend find, and that was in a yard. That's also my first silver half, my only silver half, in a small yard that I had already detected about
Yeah.
3 times. I pulled that and Rosie Dime and about 2 or 3 more wheat pennies, which is mostly what I'd found. And the owner was standing there when I done it. He was just amazed at whenever I pulled it. Of course, I was too. I was blown away. So,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
yeah, that's one of my
That is
favorites there too.
that is so cool. Well, Chris, we were man. You've helped us have such a great show tonight. I really appreciate that. PA PA Patriot, thank you for being here.
Yeah, appreciate
And
everybody being
we're
here.
getting
I'm
right
sure I
there
missed
to the last
everything.
of it, so I'm gonna transition that over. Any final? Well, thank you for taking the time to come on live with us, show us your amazing artisan's ability with the glass and that your cool finds and I really appreciate that. And you and I and Show Me ought to really put a little effort into trying to figure out how to get together and swing together.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe find something, meet in the middle somewhere, and
Yeah,
have
yeah,
a
yeah,
day. So,
exactly. Exactly. Oh, look here, we've got Ferris Grump in the house too. Thank you for
there
being
you
here,
go.
Ferris.
Very
That is so cool. For those of you who didn't catch it, next week we have Firefighter Detector. So tune in 5 o'clock next week. That will be much appreciated, and it should be a great show too. Um, and you've been a fantastic guest, Chris. Appreciate you coming straight from work and help us entertain it a little bit. From here, literally at 6:27 is going to be an automatic redirect that goes over to the first of our Monday Digs videos tonight. So not trying to be unsociable, Chris, but at
well,
6:27, I'm going to knock off of here, go over to the videos and see the whole Monday Digs lineup for tonight. So thank you, and I hope the next time we talk we'll be in the same room, not virtually like what we're doing tonight.
good to see everybody, and thanks for having me. It's been fun. So.
A pleasure, an absolute pleasure. All right, good night, guys. Let's go check out Hi Ho Silver and the rest of the Monday